Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Elite Redux playthrough. We are here in Slateport City after picking up an incredibly cool Pokemon. So last episode, we went along the little beach of Slateport. We found ourselves what I thought at first was a Diglett. Turns out this was going to be a game changer because Pyukumuku is in fact on the team now. And at a first glance, I noticed that it was better. I did not realize one thing though. I initially went to a summary, I looked at Pyukumuku, I clicked through here, we looked at its abilities, which, you know, are fine. There's nothing too crazy about them. Unaware is a nice ability. Pressure is, you know, fine. Clearing stat buffs on entry is a very good addition to it. Its defenses, I saw had changed to 200s, and I was like, that's a nice buff. You know? A nice buff. It makes Pyukumuku a little bit better, but it doesn't break it or anything, because it still has the same downside as Shuckle, right? Wrong. Its HP is massively increased as well. I was under the impression that its HP was the same. I did not look at the top to see that its HP base stat is now 105. So we have an absolute wall of a Pyukumuku here. Which I'm going to be trying out today while we go through the trainers in Slateport, as this thing is insane. I have it as mixed defenses right now, just because I don't know what we're going to be fighting. I kind of just shoved a little bit of HP on an odd number in case of Stealth Rocks or anything like that. I don't think there's Stealth Rocks on the Slateport beach, for example, but still set it up that way. Good defenses in both. Once we get to, you know, the fighting types of Doofa Gym, I'll probably make this fully physical, for obvious reasons of fighting types being mostly physical. But for right now, we are basically going to be running Counter and Miracle is the bread and butter of this, you know, with the Shell Bell. As Shell Bell does heal a pretty hefty amount. I think it's 1/4 of the damage that we heal back. And I believe that does work with Counter and Miracle. I don't know for certain if it works, but this is about testing. This is about testing our pseudo-legendary Pyukumuku, because its base stats do actually total up to 600, which is nuts. I really thought the HP was still the same. I really did, but this is a crazy Pokemon to have. Baton Pass just in case we want a swap, basically. But we're going to be leading with Pyukumuku. We're going to be going into some fights, and we're going to be seeing how things go. I'm actually going to start with the Soda Pop House, but it looks like we're going to start with this little runt that dares think that they can challenge Pyukumuku. Vanillish, Mirror-Coated. Go ahead, have Freeze Dry. You have Freeze Dry? Wait, I have Freeze Dry. I'm curious. 100 base speed. Oh, probably boosted from Hail, right? Yeah, Slush Rush, okay. Blizzard Freeze Dry. That'll be a good test of how much damage that deals. That is a 3-hit KO. And that's not factoring in the amount that we're going to be healing because of the Shell Bell. So I assume it's going to be going for Freeze Dry. Let's see how much Mirror-Coat does. We are a thick wall, mind you. We are a thickums. Pyukumuku takes, look at that, baby damage. That's super effective stab damage. Gone. I'm gonna have so much fun with this little Pyukumuku. How much do we heal? Okay, alright. Yeah, I believe that is working exactly as I want it to. We are getting big, thick healing back. Go ahead. Send in your next challenger. Snova, what do you have? Energy Ball? Giga Drain? Woodhammer? Woodhammer. Woodhammer, Leech Seed, Ice Spinner, and Ice Shard. I imagine it Woodhammers? It is a 2-hit KO, so it might go for Leech Seed. It might go for Leech Seed, but regardless, I'm still gonna click Counter. Wait, True Power 2? Counter's True Power's 2? Miracle True Power 1? That feels wrong, but I'm clicking Counter either way. There's the Woodhammer. We live this. Oh, we live that so cleanly. That's a base 120 power stab move. Admittedly from a non-fully evolved Pokemon, but gone. Gone. Deleted. Pyukumuku doesn't care. Look at this beast. This is replacing Wingull on our team, for sure. I don't think Wingull's coming back, even though it is a flying type. I don't think it's going to be coming back anytime soon. Not compared to the joy of this. Glaceon, choice specs, do you also have, Freeze Right? No, you have Thunder, which is a guaranteed Oko on us. I don't want to let Pyukumuku die for nothing. I don't want to. It just doesn't sit right with me, you know? It doesn't. But, I mean, it did what it needed to do. Maybe it can baton pass out. I believe. No, the Thunder lands. Goodbye, Pyukumuku. But honestly, great damage. It doesn't have innards out yet, as that is its last innate ability. But I love this Pokemon. I truly do. Let's go ahead and get a revenge kill going with Espeon, because we're still running Flamethrower, which I might change back to Draining Kiss when we get to Brawly. But for now, while we're fighting random trainers, it's just other coverage. That did not KO, actually. It is still locked into Thunder, so we should be fine. I don't think Thunder should be causing too much of an issue for an Espeon. It's a lot of damage, and Hail is going to hit as well, but another Flamethrower should KO. We do survive one more Hail after this as well, and it can't change to go for, like, Ice Shard or anything like that because it is choice. So we are all good. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This truly is just a team filled with Pokemon that I like right now, and I know that when we get further into the game, I'm gonna have to adjust the team pretty drastically. But for right now, it's so nice. It's so nice just having all of these Pokemon that I just really love work out like this. Icicle Spear, that's fine. We lose our Espeon. We can go ahead and just revenge kill with pretty much anything. This will break through Sashes, but it doesn't have like a Shell Smash up or anything, so we should be fine to just go for a Ludicolo Mega Drain. Maybe I should have went to Swellow to set up the Tailwind, but we should just be able to Mega Drain, I think. Spiky Shield just stalls your inevitable suck. Stalls the inevitable suck that is coming. Oh, goofy. But yeah, we're playing Elite Redux today again because Pyukumuku. I had to, okay? I had to. I know I will get back to Alpha Sapphire, but listen. Elite Redux for a couple days. I need to play around with Pyukumuku while I can. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat or not, chill at my papa's spa. Okay, sure. Pyukumuku's gonna destroy all of these guys. I wonder if these are gonna have full 6 teams. As they are kind of important trainers? No, okay. Gyarados? See, the one issue that I do have with this Pyukumuku lead is if they start setting up, like, Dragon Dance. Aerialist, Levitate plus Flock. Wait, you Dragon? Water Dragon. Makes sense. Makes sense. You know? Has Moxie, has Aerialate, as well as Flock, so a lot of extra flying type damage, despite not being a flying type anymore and not getting stabbed from it. And hits fairies with dragon moves. Pretty good. Pretty good. Draconic Fangs, Crunch, Death Roll. Like an alligator? I guess a Gyarados could Death Roll. Yeah, that makes sense. And Thrash, which is a flying type move. Aerialate. Okay, okay. I don't care. Counter. Why did I even read all of that? We're just gonna click this anyway. Life Orb boosted damage from a Gyarados, by the way. Life Orb boosted. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, that healed a lot. I guess that was a quarter. Yeah, Shell Bell is just really good with this. There's the big Thrash. That's a lot more damage, actually. That's a lot more damage. That might put us into a range where the follow-up Pokemon might KO us. I wish it had gone for Thrash initially so we could have just, like, returned with the one-shot and got the big healing, but sadly that wasn't how it went. Seeking comes out. Are you physical or special? You're Eviolite. Seeking evolution? Interesting. Okay. Alright. I will keep my eyes open for that in the future. That'll be interesting. Mighty Horn boosts its drill-based moves. Lightning Rod, Multi-Scale, Field Explorer, that's all fine. Aqua Bash, Horn Drill, Mega Horn, and Shocking Jab. Is Shocking Jab gonna KO? 75% chance to Oko. I believe in Pyukumuku. We're gonna live. We did not live. We are not lucky. Okay, that's fine. That's unfortunate, but I kind of wanted it to live and then return with a one-shot, but yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and go to, I guess, Popcorn is fine to go for a Bullet Seed here. It's as long as we don't hit it with an Electric-type move, so I can't, like, Revenge Kill Volt Switch with Espeon right now. That's fine. Aqua Bash crits, but we live, putting us into Unburden range, so actually that's fine. You know, we still have the Stitch Berry for a reason. I did check, we do not have a Lychee Berry. That's multi-scale. Deceptively low damage. We will do much more damage with the follow-up hits. When we get Skill Link on this thing, by the way, Popcorn is going to be a menace as well. Oh, but we don't need it right now. Okay, our luck evens out from not getting the Survive with Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku! Sorry, I have to say it like that every now and again. It's very entertaining to say it like that. It actually brings me so much joy. Unironically, it makes me like the happiest that I feel in my day, saying Pyukumuku in a funny way. But Bullet Seed destroys Poliwrath. 3, 2, okay. From Max Roll to Min Roll, Classic, and Torrent Fist will KO us because we were at baby health. Regardless, though, it puts into range where Espeon can come in and Revenge Kill, which is still, you know, a classic part of our strategy. You know, that's probably not going to be changing for a while. We're probably going to be sticking with Espeon Revenge Killing for a good time to come. The only thing that I can see happening is us maybe adding Choice Specs or adding a different move onto Espeon depending on what we're fighting. I could see that happening a lot. But for the most part, I do really like this team. The one Pokemon that is not pulling its weight on this team right now, that has not really done anything, it's Luxio. Luxio has not done a whole lot. Luxio, when it's a Luxray, maybe it'll get a type change to Electric Dark. I know a lot of people like when that happens. Maybe it'll get some really good stuff then. But at the moment, it's not really pulling its weight. Look at all those hearts around that Seeking. I assume you're just going to Shocking Jab, right? So I'm just going to click a counter. I'm not going to think too hard about it. Just clicking that. That's a lot of damage, which means we deal a lot of damage back. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so I'm so happy. Guys, you don't understand. I'm so happy. This brings me so much joy. And there's that Shell Bell recovery. Bruxish comes in, also with a lot of hearts. Okay. Bruxish is on the prowl. I don't trust that. I feel like it's on the prowl to try and kiss me, and I don't want those lips anywhere near me. Some people, though. I've seen things. I've seen the things that some people type. Strong Jaw, Psychic Mind. It's Choice Banded, so it's going for a physical move. Yeah, it's probably going for Psychic Fangs. I'm clicking counter. Is Pyukumuku going to solo this trainer? We live? Oh my god, Pyukumuku doesn't even need to survive another hit. Bruxish has no HP compared to the almighty Pyukumuku health pool. Oh my god, Pyukumuku was soloing trainers in Elite Redux. Beautiful. I assume you still want me to battle people in here. Yeah, if you defeat all the trainers, you get a reward. In Galar, we call them men's best friend, and they can be your best friend too, as long as your battling skills are on par. In Galar, we call them men's best friend. What? I cannot think of a Galarian Pokemon that fits that description at all. Tentacruel, do you have, like, Sludge Bomb? Are you trying to Sludge Bomb me? Water Absorb, Regenerator, Giga Drain. Giga Drain could be more annoying because it's going to recover some of the health that I deal. I'm still clicking Miracle. The whole point of today is just, I'm using Pyukumuku. That does such baby damage, but it will be doubled when we hit back, which will be somewhat significant. That's a free hit KO, although with the Giga Drain recovery, we'll see. I mean, we get Shell Bell recovery. Oh, and leftovers. Oh, okay. Well, Black Sludge. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see if we win this battle of attrition. How much recovery? Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. I think one more Miracle will actually do it. despite all the recovery that Tentacruel is getting between super effective Giga Drain. It's a super effective Giga Drain, by the way, that is hitting us like an absolute wet noodle. An absolute pool noodle of an attack. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I'm excited to see other Pokemon that have this treatment. I'm tired of, you know, Dragonite, Salamence, Hydreigon, Tyranitar, Metagross. I'm tired of it. Pyukumuku. That is truly what I need. The developers understand what I desire. I'm clicking counter. Please don't Swords Dance. Megahorn? Fine. You've sealed your own fate, Heracross. Crit? You've sealed your own fate, Heracross. You fool. It's so good. The developers truly have struck my heart so much today. Seeking probably KOs us. I'm gonna let Pyukumuku go down. It's done what it needs to do. On Drill, we might actually live that. I was expecting Shocking Jabs. We actually live. And we get the counter off. Do we heal up above 19? Wait, Pyukumuku, you can do this. You can do this. You can actually do this. You can get another one, buddy. He lives. That might not be enough damage to kill. That's going to be 2 less damage than what we did last time, and yeah, it's not quite enough damage to KO. And then we get bled out. Not what it deserves. It deserves to go down in combat fighting. Like the little sea slug he is. That doesn't really make sense, but you know what? We're going to roll with it. By the way, my wallpaper is still Pyukumuku, by the way, from when I initially got my free monitor setup. For a little bit of a joke, I added my background wallpaper to be a giant Pyukumuku, like appearing from the corner. That's still exactly what it is. So I still see a Pyukumuku every single day when I turn my computer on for the day. So seeing it be this strong, really, it just brings me so much joy. I wish Luxio was as strong. Luxio is not as strong. I'm curious to see if I overlooked Emolga's stats at all. Because Emolga, you just give me Soda Pop still? That's kind of garbage. I don't really care for it. We heal out of battle anyway. Oh, and a Yamper. Okay. I don't rate Yamper very highly in general. But yeah, let's just go ahead and continue clearing out trainers with our Pyukumuku. I want to clear the entire beach, but there's a lot of trainers here. We'll see if we can. But yeah, I'm very curious to see if Emolga has stat changes as well, and other, like, single-stage Pokemon. Because they've added a lot of evolutions. Do I want to Mirror Coat you? Helldyne Fairy Feather. Water Fairy type. That makes sense. Soul Heart. Good to know. Pure Love infatuates on contact. I don't. Heal 25% damage versus infatuated. Lovely Kiss, trump card, Draining Kiss, Ice Beam. Are you just going for Draining Kiss, or are you going for Lovely Kiss? Are you trying to put me to sleep? I'm mirror coding. Okay, yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that. Okay, I'm still just gonna keep clicking mirror coat. We might still be completely fine. How much damage does this actually do? Not super effective. 19. Okay. Oh, and we wake up immediately. Pyukumuku cannot rest. It seeks the death of its enemies. Oh, it's so entertaining seeing it this strong, though. Now, obviously, this is against enemies that are kind of just regular battle, right? How well Pyukumuku will do against Brawly, that will be interesting to see. Even Brawly's trainers will be interesting to see. At the moment, I still don't have any plan. Is that special? Yeah, okay, it is. I wasn't sure, actually. I don't have any plan to fight the trainers. Initially, at least. I want to fight the trainers after we fight Brawly, because I want him to have his buffs. And I want to see just how well we do at him, even with him having all of his buffs up. That's what I'm curious about first. I do have maybe a little bit of a silly idea in the back of my mind. I have no idea if it's gonna work yet, right? But there is a part of me that thinks I could maybe bring in 6 Pyukumuku. If anyone remember... Oh, only counters the second part? Oh, Parental Bond absolutely counters us then, huh? I guess we'll try and get a Toxic off, just for the sake of it. Yeah, okay. Parental Bond ruins counter. That's actually very scary, but it is good to know that early, I suppose, because Pyukumuku might become a staple of our team that I might have on for a while. Hopefully we can revenge kill with Espeon, and it should outspeed. Pyuricly's very fast. I'm hoping that a Psyshock KOs. Psyshock has a KO tick. Do we outspeed? We do. Okay, good. But yeah, if anyone remembers the Pokemon Unbound playthrough I did, sadly I didn't finish because the save just stopped working. I got to a fight that I needed to do, and every time I got to like the second Pokemon that came out in that battle, the whole thing would crash, and I basically got soft locked. What I was doing in that game for a lot of very important fights was I would go in with 5 Arons at level 1 with Endeavor and Sturdy, and then I would have a Ditto with a Choice Scarf to like revenge kill and then have a mirror matchup on the final Pokemon. That was a very cheesy strategy, but damn did it work well. And now I'm curious if Pyukumuku can have a similar kind of strategy go. I do not like what just happened with this Q-Fan. By the way, it won against Popcorn, which feels illegal. Steel Water. Okay, that would be part of it. That's a type change. I guess it is an elephant, and elephants hold water in their trunk, but still, I feel like Steel was fine. Lead Coat, Sap Sipper, Growing Tooth. So I guess we can just go ahead and hit you with a Volt Switch, and then we don't have anything to worry about. So that's fine. I was just confused at why Popping Kernels did nothing, basically. But yeah, that's fine. We will swap out. We will set up our Tailwind as we do. And if Swallow goes down, we have a Revenge Killer and Espeon with the Tailwind, so we should be fine. What is your final Pokemon? Alomomola. Are you also Water Fairy? Did they make it so Love Disc evolves into you? No, you're a pure water type and you have a Rocky Helmet. Okay. Wonder Skin blocks multi-hit ability. Okay, alright. Regenerator, all that stuff. Yeah, nothing too spooky that I see right there. I feel like we just click Floaty Fall a bunch and do some baby damage. I don't think this is going to be incredible, but... Well, there's a flinch. That helps. That helps. We're basically just letting Swallow go down so that we can get a quick revenge kill with a Volt Switch from Espeon, is pretty much my plan. Any extra damage we get off is fine, but it's not super important. We should have won this battle pretty handily. And then maybe we should go north and see about if we need to fight the museum encounter to get Brawly freed, which feels late, but maybe. That Alomomola did actually destroy Swallow. Like, that was not even close. Swallow did nothing, basically. But regardless, we can get our Volt Switch, and then we can go to Ludicolo if the Volt Switch doesn't kill, and we'll have Mega Drain, and we'll be fine. So, but still, for now, Volt Switch, big damage. Respectable, respectable. Not a one-shot, but Alomomola is, you know, big. So it makes sense. Regardless, Ludicolo shouldn't take much damage from this at all. That's going to do like 5. 6? I guess wrong. Damn. Washed up. Washed up. Doesn't even know damage calculations anymore. But yeah, we Mega Drain. We should be fine. I think we would win this stall battle even if it had anything to do to me. But Mega Drain is plenty of damage because it is an actually strong move. Mega Drain is basically Giga Drain in this game, which is a little bit weird, but it is. I want to go up north and just see what was going on up here. If he battles me right here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Brawly? Whoa, this line's way too long, dude. What's the deal? Oh, hey there. Huh? looking for the dude for gym leader? That'd be me, Brawly. I guess you want to battle, yeah? Gnarly. I'll head back to the gym. You better be ready to make a splash. Oh, he just goes back. Oh. Okay. I didn't think it'd be that easy. I thought he was gonna, like, go into the museum, and then we were gonna have to, like, do the museum encounter, but okay, alright, sure. That means that we can clear up this beach today, and the next episode, we will go and fight Brawly. With 6 Pyukumuku. No, we really shouldn't use 6 Pyukumuku. We shouldn't. We should probably go in with, like, fairy types, psychic types, flying types, and Pyukumuku, but maybe just one. Going in with 6 might be a terrible idea because he might have something that just it makes him immune to counter, right? Which would be terrible. Regardless, though, what are you doing? You are going to click Hurricane, so I am going to click Mirror Coat. And we'll see how much damage you actually deal to me. Stab Hurricane in the wind, 23 damage. Respectable half health back. Okay, a nice 2-hit KO. Don't mind if I do. I like a good 2-hit KO. Do you have Rain Dish? Go with Drizzle? Aqua Ring. Okay. Oh, and Rain Dish. Okay, well, okay. Oh god, okay, you have a lot of healing. Okay, alright, and leftovers. Okay, alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, let's calm down there. Let's calm down. That's a lot of extra healing. You probably could win the Battle of Attrition, but honestly, I'm gonna just Baton Pass. This is why I have this move. We will always go second, so I never have to swap into incoming damage. I can just swap out nice and freely. Pyukumuku doesn't take too much damage per hit. We get a free swap into Espeon, admittedly not boosted by Avenger or anything like that, and we can just go for a Volt Switch. Maybe I should have went to Luxxra, considering Mantine's special defense is thick, and its physical defense is... Oop. Probably should have, huh? I don't think this is going to KO at all. Guaranteed Oko from Volt Switch? Really? What, a Mantine? Is that true? I know it's 4 times super effective. Okay, I guess it's true. Okay, alright. I mean, it is Sage Power boosted, I guess. That's still a thing, and it's 4 times super effective. Back to Pyukumuku. Of course. You knew I had to do it. You know, it has to be done. It brings me joy. In terms of healing, sadly, Pyukumuku at this level, at least, does not have Recover. I was kind of hoping... I'm countering. I'm assuming this is visible. Yeah. We don't have any Recover. The only recovery that we have right now is Refresh, which is a 25% HP heal, which might be able to outstall some things, but for the most part, I don't think it's going to really let us outstall too much. So I feel like it's probably better to just use this natural bulk to counter it. This is essentially just better Wobbuffet right now. Which is working very well against any Pokemon that will not have setup. And I imagine Brawly is gonna have, like, Belly Drum or Power Up Punch or Swords Dance. He's gonna have some setup. He's not gonna have a full team of Pokemon. Oh my god, Pyukumuku survives again. But yeah, it's not going to be a full team of Pokemon without setup. So something will stop Pyukumuku, I'm sure. Probably. But yeah. I think I've done enough glorifying Pyukumuku for one day. I will stop doing that now. Instead, let's get back to focusing on battles and trying to get through them a little bit quicker. I'll make this a little bit of a longer episode just because we are only clearing out, like, trash trainers. 770 damage. That's a lot of damage. That's still a lot of damage. That wasn't even Avenger boosted. That was just a straight up one-shot. Okay, Espeon. Alright, I haven't forgotten about you or anything. I know. We battled you. How many more trainers do we have? Oh, so many trainers on this beach. More trainers over there. Is there anything that I'm missing? Who are you? Hey, howdy. Up for a battle, trainer? No, maybe not. To be blunt, you look pretty weak. Come see me again once you've trained up a bit more, or a lot more. So many trainers like this. So many. Oh, okay. All right, fine. That guy then. I was just gonna go around the other edge to see if there's any like battle point pickups. You know, my brain seeks items. I just want every goodie possible. I do this in every game. I check every corridor. I need every goodie. You're physical, right? Aquajet, triple dive. Ooh, triple dive. Is that like triple axle? It might be like triple axle. And power up punch. It's either flip turning or power up punching, I think. I'm gonna click counter. We'll see. Power up punch. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if we care. Honestly, with the next power up punch and the amount of extra damage it will do, we might kill on the next counter. Well, there's recovery actually with the aqua ring. We'll see. We'll see. Another power up punch. Okay, so the next one will actually... That did less. We have unaware. We have unaware. Someone, when I was talking about setup for destroying this Pyukumuku, was screaming at me internally. We have unaware. We don't care about setup. It does not phase us. In fact, it just allows us to toxic something for free. We don't care. Literally, all this Pyukumuku needs is recover. That's all it needs. And it becomes a monster. Unstoppable, maybe. At the moment, I'm running Toxic and Baton Pass. I would get rid of Baton Pass for recover if it becomes available to us. We do still have a level up moveset. So I don't know if at a certain level recover will become available to us. Because I believe that's on normal Pyukumuku. I'm pretty damn sure. So I hope it becomes available. Well, it's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, I want to use it. On the other hand, I really don't want to go against it. I would not have a solution. Other than my own Pyukumuku toxicking it, I guess. But yeah, this... I could see this being a problem if we encounter it as well. So, yeah. But it is pretty consistently taking out 2+ Pokemon in every single fight that we do. I don't feel like Throat Chop was a good choice of move. You have a Lychee Berry, Sturdy. Oh, Reversal. Okay, okay. I don't think I care. I'm just gonna keep clicking counter. Go ahead. Wait until you're in reversal range. It's fine. Probably a reversal coming out next turn. Are we going to be healthy enough to live a reversal? Probably not. There it is. It's not super low. Oh, there's a crit. Now we'll never know. 45 damage. I think that was probably going to KO us regardless. Either way, we go to Swallow. We KO with Floaty Fall. And we should be A-okay. Is there another Pokemon after this? Maybe. But regardless, we should be fine. We've seen all fighting types. I have a Swallow and an Espeon. I'm kind of prepared for, you know, Buford stuff. Graplocked. I want to know if this is good. And ironically, this is a Pokemon that I've wanted to be good for a while. When I first saw it, I was like, that's a cool Pokemon. And then it was awful. Grappler, trapping moves last 6 turns. Trapping deals 1/6 HP. Yep. Generator, Tidal Rush, full HP gives priority. None of that feels... I just feel like it doesn't really have a place. Oh, I guess the multi-hit's gonna go through Sash. That sucks. It feels like it should work as a stall Pokemon with, like, recovery and trapping moves. And then it has, like, a physical moveset. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's bad. I really thought we'd just outspeed or live, one of the two. I mean, I know, you know, full HP gives +1 priority. I remembered that, but, like, that's a problem. I guess we're Mega Training. At the very least, we've broken the priority. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. That's nice. That's very nice. I like that. Power punch, that's fine. You go for that, buddy. You no longer have priority. And we outspeed, so we should be actually completely fine. The double hit power-up punch, though, is not something to snooze on. If there was a way you could get that power-up punch off and get back to full HP with like a shell bell, and then have priority on your moves at +2, that could be strong. That could be strong. You gonna give me a soft sand or anything like that? Nope. Okay. I think that's where we're going to wrap things up for today. We've cleared out a lot of the trainers. There's still a few more, but for right now, I'm going to see if we can just sail back to Dooford. Avoid you. No. What Pokemon would you give me? I'm seeking a soul hungry for battle and wanderlust, but you don't seem ready yet. Okay. Are you one of those trainers looking for legendary Pokemon? Tell me more. This might look like an ordinary beach with... Oh, you're going to tell me about Pyukumuku. You're going to tell... Oh no, with the Pokemon of immense power, the enigmatic Koopa. I thought I was going to say Pyukumuku was the new legendary. We don't know why they chose these golden dunes as their home. Perhaps he preferred being left alone rather than having company. If you want to meet them, become champion, then... Oh, well, okay. Alright, let's calm down a little bit there. We've got a few steps to do before we've got to get any champion business. I know that I have the strongest Pokemon in the game, Pyukumuku. I'm not done glazing Pyukumuku yet. The Pyukumuku glazing episode. But now we should have access to the gym, correct? We do now have access to the gym, which we will worry about next time. In terms of what I will do in between episodes, I will probably... I'm going to make a box of Pokemon that I'm going to consider. Slowpoke, can you become Slowbro already? No, you can't be Slowbro. You're not worth considering. Execute can't evolve yet. Emolga, I think, could be interesting. That I might use. Or Choreo could be interesting. It doesn't have Revelation Dance, so I don't really know, but it does still have Two-Step to trigger a Revelation Dance after using a dance move. Which is still super effective against fighting types. Swirlix. Oh, Swirlix can evolve. Okay, I will consider that. I like Belly Drum, Unburdened, Slurpuff. Sableye has Prankster. And probably access to Will-O-Wisp. That's also something that I will consider. Mistra versus Ghost Fairy, which is just incredibly good, just overall for the gym. In terms of stats, normal Mischievous stats? Normal Mischievous stats, I think. But still, decent. Also, probably Evioliteable, because Magius. Ghastly can evolve. And Ghost types can't be hit, so also something to consider. Wingull... No. Litwick can evolve. I don't know if Litwick would be worth it, though. Probably not Litwick. Abra, obviously. Yep, Abra worth considering for sure, because that's a Psychic type. Is there anything else that I would strongly consider bringing? Swein Zorua cannot become Zoroark, so it's probably not worth it. Phantump and Gorgeist are ghost types with access to Will-O-Wisp. Obviously, I'm expecting a lot of the fighting types to have guts, so I don't know for sure how useful any of that will be. I don't see myself using anything else in this box and in this box. Beautifly could be interesting with its Majestic Moth. We have a lot of options. To bring. Like I said, my plan is to try and do this with the trainers still up initially. And if that feels like it's going to be completely impossible, we will adjust. But I would like to at least try and do it that way initially. Way back can't evolve. Rookidee. I don't feel like Rookidee would be worth it over Swellow. Maybe it would. I mean, it's pure flying, whereas Swellow is normal flying, so maybe, but... Gothorita can't evolve, and I don't think the mid-stage is going to be enough. I think the only other thing I would consider is maybe I'll evolve my other Eevee into a Sylveon. But some assortment of these Pokemon and the Pokemon in my box, or Pokemon in my party, sorry, a lot of these are going to stay the same, but Ludicolo probably won't be needed, Luxxra won't be needed. I might keep Popcorn for the burn and the flying type boost to its dual wing beat, and then I'll try and like fit 2 others that I feel like are appropriate next time. We'll see. For now, though, if you guys have enjoyed this slightly long Elite Redux episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, Pyukumuku!